Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Bills sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Toward the sideline, and look at Good catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Tua now on first down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Tua to throw again. Firing, and Julio Jones has it on the slant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Tua now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Tua. The left side completion to Jones. Touchdown Dolphins. Julio Jones. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 13-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Throwing on first down is Allen. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. A slant to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Complete. Jefferson to target. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. Allen now on 1st down. That's caught at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st down and goal to go.
Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Justin Jefferson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. Touchdown! Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Justin Jefferson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. From the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Julio Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On second and very short, Tua. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Tua going to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. Julio Jones from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
On 1st down, Allen. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Justin Jefferson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Tua now on 1st down. And this one too low.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. That's complete to Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Allen now on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Melvin Ingram from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now Tua. Complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Here's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To throw, it's Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Julio Jones. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 51 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Julio Jones from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty?
I'm so confused. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep for Julio. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. Uses the stiff and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones, 48 yards. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Here's Tua. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Julio Jones, 62 yards. And the Dolphins look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could say